Hello, how to start your own garden to save money on groceries. You can do that by planting some of herbs that are perennial to your zone. That way you won't have to purchase spices from the grocery store over time, and you use that money to purchase other things you do not grow. In this video, we are going to talk about wild thyme. It's in the same family as the regular thyme, but in my zone 5A, regular thyme is zoned to our 5A, but after a while, I planted a regular thyme, but after a few years, they didn't come back. They came back for a few years and then they disappeared from the garden. But wild thyme, which is hardy to our zone 5A as well, is doing well in our garden, and it has been around for some years now. It is a ground cover, so that means it grows low at the ground level. The leaves is wider but then shorter than the regular thyme, and you use it just like the way you will use the regular thyme. And that's an herb you can harvest, chop up, add to your cooking. And you don't have to be purchasing fresh herb from the grocery store. They stay in the garden, and when you need them, you just harvest them and use them. So they are easy to propagate. So when you plant them, I plant them by seeds. So when you plant them and they are growing, you can just cast some stems and lay few inches in the ground and cover with a moist dirt. So have it in a moist area, and they will root very quickly and grow for you. And they do crawl, and when they are crawling, they can go pretty much far. I mean, by far, I'm just saying at least a foot away from where you planted, and they can. Let me get this spider web out of the way here. But they can spread if they have the possibility to do that. They can do that, and you can propagate them easily. And I just let them go to flower as well. I don't harvest the seed though. I just let them go through their hole circle here, and when I need some, I just come and harvest them, and I add them to my salad dressing when I'm making salad dressing as well. And they are easy to propagate. We have another area here that they are growing, and when you lift the leaves that is crawling, you leave the branches that are crawling, they can be a foot tall, but they try to, lay down at the ground level. I like to make herb oil out of them, or oil or herb butter. So I will harvest them, peel the leaves off of the stem, and you can see this stem has some roots here. You can see the roots. So I will remove the leaves, chop them up, put them in a jar, add a softened butter to it, mix it together, have it in the jar, write the name on the jar, and then put it in the freezer. And that's herb butter I can spread on bread to make garlic bread for eating, even though it's not garlic in the butter. I'll call it herb bread if that's the right name. And then I'll add it to steak or chops, or I will add that to my cooking as well. And instead of butter, I will use oil to make some as well. I'll mix the chopped greens, the chopped leaves to oil, add it to canning jar, close it, put it in the freezer. And when I take it out, it's easy to store those or put in the fridge for a day, and then I'll be able to use that oil in my cooking. That's how I use it in winter time. But in spring and fall and summer, I just come in the garden and harvest them. So that's one way we save money on groceries, by not buying some of spices any longer, and we do not buy fresh herb, because we just use the herbs that we have in our garden. So you plant them, you purchase them once, and you just propagate from your own garden to have them all around. And over time, you'll have your own herb supply from your garden, and you are now going to purchase herbs from the grocery store, and even some spices from the grocery store. And that money that you save, you can spend that on other things that you purchase and you do not grow. Your grocery budget will stay the same while you are growing some spices and herb yourself. Even though grocery price is up at the grocery store, your grocery budget will remain the same. That's how you save money on groceries. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Afiavi, Liberman, creators of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and NinaSoap.com, our blog. Thank you, you all that watch our videos. Thank you for all of your comments, and we thank you very much, you all that subscribe to our channel.